Sorry? Yeah, I think it's wonderful. मैंने इसको कई सालों से यहाँ पर गुजरते हुए देखा है और ये बंद था फाइनली अपने क्या बोलते हैं लॉस्ट ग्लोरी को फिर से काबू में करके आई थिंक इट्स बच्चन जी इनॉग्रेट कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक इट्स अ ग्रेट इट्स ऑलमोस्ट आइकॉनिक एंड मॉन्यूमेंटल फॉर द सिटी. इट्स वंडरफुल. हाँ तुझे वही सवाल पूछना है. तेरे को तो ऐसे बैठा है वहाँ पर. Yes. Yes. So what do I do with it? No, that's his stand. So whatever he wants to do is fine. But I personally think that India comes first, and there's no compromise when it comes to your nation. Of course, you have to stand by the nation, but when it comes to a movie, you have to also see a person has done a 10-minute role. There are so many Indian actors that have already put blood and sweat into it. So I think they should think about it. Thank you.
You started your new production now, new film production. Can you just tell us something about it?
It's too early, man. I think Srinila will speak about it.
No, our film is called Fast of Any. It's a comic book that I think most of Ritesh has loved for a long time, and he's always dreamt of seeing it on celluloid, and I'm glad that we could put it together.
Thank you.
पाकिस्तान में कई काफ़ी हिंदी फिल्में रिलीज नहीं होती हैं. अब हिंदी सीरियल्स भी बंद कर दी है. इस पर आप क्या देना चाहेंगे?
I don't care. सर क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा है, मुझे अपने देश की पड़ी हुई है. Thank you.
Soon, hopefully.
Any projection pipeline like to share it with us?
No, nothing will. Sorry?
Any co-production?
Not yet.
Thank you.
Mr. Deshmukh?
Hello.
May I steal? Please, both of
Okay.
you, please, if you don't mind. Sorry? Maybe steal.
First childhood experience would be in Kasoli, a tiny hill station where I have families that are housed since 1947. And there was one theatre called the Defence Theatre there. And it used to show a movie every week. And I must have been 5 or 6 years old. And I think, was it Guddi? 70s, early 70s. And then of course I clearly remember Amar Akbar Anthony. I remember Sholay. So 74, 75, 76, 77, those were the years I went up every year. Of course, by then I had begun to watch films in other places. I remember going to Miller when it was shows.
Correct. The opening movie at MAMI this year, how exciting is it?
I think this word exciting is used very in a wonderful film. I've heard very good things about it. The trailer is exciting. The entire campaign looks quirky and interesting. So I'm going to see it tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And I hope I like it. Good to see you. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi. Good.
I'll talk to you after.
Yeah.
नहीं, बहुत बड़ा दिन है आज, क्योंकि ओपेरा हाउस, रॉयल ओपेरा हाउस बहुत दिनों से इनएक्टिव था. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि जियो मामी फेस्टिवल के ज़रिए ये अब री इनॉग्रेट होने जा रहा है. यहाँ पे बचपन में बहुत सारी फिल्में देखी हैं, राइट फ्रॉम अमर अकबर एंथनी टू रोटी कपड़ा और मकान, which ran here for many months. So it's wonderful to be back here. Solidarity first, patriotism first. अभी वक्त है कि हम एकजुट होकर जो अभी देश के लिए ज़रूरी है उस पर पहले ध्यान दें. Actually, I don't know the list of movies that are being screened, but I look forward.
But sir, do you think...
Ashutosh, sir, hi. How are you? How's it going? How's everything? We are being with you. But do you remember your first? That's the first map first.
First rose, then vice.
Last 23 years.
There are films from 156 countries, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them. I'm really looking forward to seeing a certain amount of films that are made, Indian films. There are 2 female directors I'm really looking forward to, Alankrita Srivastava, Lipstick Under My Burqa, and Kangana with Death in the Ganj. So.
Same. I think there's a lot of exciting talent that's coming out of India, and like she said, there's so many participating countries. It's fab. That's something like this. That Mumbai has something like this now.
And we
it's
really
superb.
want to see the new Thomas Winterberg film, the Ken Loach film. There's a lot of stuff out there that we haven't seen.
There is a lot of controversy going on around with Kenya and Israel. Makers, in fact, went and met, not makers of representatives, went and met the Home Minister also today. Your views on this entire conversation?
I mean, it's very, very unfortunate that a film gets targeted like that and a filmmaker gets targeted like that, because he didn't do anything wrong. He hasn't broken the law. I mean, that is the law. The law is fine. Visas have been granted by the government. It's legal for people to work here. And he shot the film at a time when, you know, the situation was pleasant. And today the film's at release and he's being bullied, and it's not fair. Because the government has put out a statement saying that they will continue to give visas. So what's the problem then? Why should we go against the government? And the people that are going against what the government is saying should be taken to task.
Yeah, I do think that, like you said, this brouhaha, the only people it affects are Indians. So I find that, why can't people see that? Because at the end of the day, like Karan himself pointed out, there were 300 Indians who worked on that film and gave their sweat and, all that love that goes into making a film.
And they lose money, the industry loses money. I mean, who's gaining from this? And it's not even like it's across the board. Business is going on, cricket is going on. So why the film industry always? It's always the film industry. And I mean, the press needs to say that as well now.
Yeah, definitely. I think if, this politics of hatred is not used to target the industry, because we are like soft targets.
Not yet announced. Yeah, sure. I'll announce when it's ready.
I'm expecting to see a lot of good movies. I'm expecting to meet interesting filmmakers. I'm expecting it to be better than last year. I'm expecting it to set a standard for maybe next year. All of these expectations.
Do you have anything to say about this entire controversy regarding air revolution and makers and certain representatives, in fact, went to meet the Home Minister today?
Who went, sorry?
Representatives of the producer union
Ha.
meet the Home Minister today.
Yeah.
Asking for the smooth release of air revolution. But do you want the entire conversation?
I mean, if you're going to, fine. If you want to ban anything to do with Pakistan, then go the distance. Don't just ban filmmakers. Why are you doing a half-hearted job? Ban the business dealings we do, the import, the export. Because when you do half a job, no one's going to take you seriously. I don't take the government seriously because they're only banning us from collaborating with artists. They're not banning businessmen from doing business. So if you really mean what you say, then go the distance. Then I'll take you seriously. But right now, it's not looking like you mean it. It just looks like it gets you a lot of publicity and makes a lot of noise. But really, what's the point of it? I will support if you think banning anything to do with Pakistan is going to help our Jawans, fine. But I don't see the whole distance. I don't see one little bit being looked at and banned, another part of it being left open. So where is the... It sounds hypocritical to me.
मामी फिल्म फेस्टिवल में भी पाकिस्तान के क्लासिक फिल्म दिखाई जानी थी, उसे भी नहीं दिखाया जा रहा है, उसमें क्या कहना है?
It's sad. What can I say? I mean, it's sad. It's sad that we are fighting and we're not friendly because it's going to cause further friction.
पाकिस्तान में काफी हिंदी में रिलीज नहीं होती, आप हिंदी सीरियल्स में बैन करेंगे, वहाँ पे काफी डिफरेंट करते हैं।
टिट फॉर टैट, जो वो कर रहे हैं वो हम कर रहे हैं, जो हम कर रहे हैं वो कर रहे हैं. I mean, उनमें और हमने कुछ फ़र्क हमने दिखाया नहीं है. जिसको अगर आप चाहें कि कुछ हम करें तो फिर बड़ा बन के आप बैन मत करो ना. आप दिखा दो मैच्योरिटी कि नहीं, ये करके हम वही कर रहे हैं जो आप कर रहे हो, तो फिर आप में और हमारे में कुछ फ़र्क रहा ही नहीं. तो क्यों ना हम कुछ अलग करें जो वो ना कर रहे हो. You know, there's no clear answer, or there is a clear answer. It depends on the circumstances. Being removed, it sounds like it's like a negative connotation, right? But it depends. To be removed from anything is not good, whether it's a brand or a movie. You're being removed. All depends. Do you think his popularity is going to be affected? It all depends on the person and the situation. I can't be specific.
What next after half?
आप पूछ लो.
रिसेंटली अनुराग ने एक फीमेल जर्नलिस्ट का नंबर एक्सपोज कर दिया फेसबुक पे, और नाउ शी इज गेटिंग फेटफुल कॉल्स आल्सो. तो आपको ये लगता है कि रिस्पांसिबिलिटी नहीं है एज अ डायरेक्टर इसमें ऐसा किया है?
Release the phone number on Facebook.
यस यस, उसका स्क्रीनशॉट उनके फेसबुक पे डाल दिया, और नाउ दैट जर्नलिस्ट
I don't know about the situation, पर कुछ भी पब्लिक करना सही नहीं है. मुझे इंसिडेंट के बारे में मालूम नहीं है, पर किसी का भी इन्फॉर्मेशन पब्लिक करना सही नहीं है, उतना मैं कह सकता हूँ. पर मुझे इसके बारे में कुछ मालूम नहीं है. Yeah? I don't know. My producer will announce it soon.
मुझे लगता है कि मुंबई के सबसे बेहतरीन लोकेशन पे है रॉयल अल्बर्ट हॉल है लंदन में. हमारे पास है रॉयल ओपेरा हाउस, और ये बहुत ही बेहतरीन रूप से बोथ किरण और अनु ने किया है, और अभिनंदन सभी को.
अपनी बेबाक राय के लिए और हर चीज़ों पे अपनी स्थिति स्पष्ट करने के लिए जाना जाता है. आज है दिन मुश्किल को लेकर बहुत सारी बातें हुई हैं, क्या कहेंगे? है दिन मुश्किल को लेकर
मैं बल्कि अभिनंदन करना चाहती हूँ राजनाथ सिंह जी का. होम मिनिस्टर ने जो स्पष्ट प्रतिक्रिया दी है कि सिक्योरिटी मिलेंगे ना सिर्फ महाराष्ट्र में लेकिन हर एक प्रदेश में, ये बहुत ही प्रशंसाजनक मूव है.
बताइए. नहीं, ऐसा लग रहा है कि मामी फिल्म फेस्टिवल जो है नई ऊंचाइयों की तरफ बढ़ रहा है. पिछले वर्ष एक नई शुरुआत हुई थी और इस साल अगले पायदान की तरफ बढ़ रहा है. तो आई कैन सी दैट द न्यू पीपल हु हैव टेकन ओवर मामी हैव रियली मेड इट वेरी सक्सेसफुल, एंड इट्स वेरी गुड टू सी अ फेस्टिवल टेकिंग शेप इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू.
जा रहा है और बहुत चर्चा हो रही है ऐड ने मुश्किल को लेकर कि उसमें पवार खान है, पाकिस्तानी एक्टर्स की फिल्में नहीं दिखानी चाहिए, तो आपकी राय क्या है?
देखिए, इसमें मेरी राय बहुत ही साफ़ है कि ये निर्णय जो है ये उन लोगों का निर्णय है जो फिल्म देखते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि ये एक कलाकार का और ऑडियंस का एक रिश्ता होता है, उसके रिश्ते के बीच में किसी को नहीं आना चाहिए। जिसकी फिल्में देखनी हो देखेगा, जिसको फिल्में नहीं देखनी हो नहीं देखेगा। और जो भी हम करें, देखिए देश जो है, कई बार सवाल उठाया जाता है कि देश हमारा बहुत महान है, ज़रूर है, और हमारे देश की जो संस्कृति है वो भी महान है। तो देश का जो हित है वो तो सबसे ऊपर होना ही चाहिए, उसमें कोई विवाद की बात ही नहीं है। जो भी चीज़ देश को कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ करती है वो तो बिल्कुल नहीं की जानी चाहिए, लेकिन साथ साथ देश की संस्कृति भी मायने रखती है और उसमें भी एक तहजीब होती है, उसमें एक हल्कापन नहीं होना चाहिए। हम जो भी करें, जो भी निर्णय लें हम लोग, उसमें हल्कापन नहीं होना चाहिए। और निर्णय कौन सी फिल्म देखी जानी चाहिए और कौन सी नहीं, ये ऑडियंस के ऊपर छोड़ दिया जाना चाहिए।
That's what I'm most excited about.
Thank you.
That's what I'm most excited
अभी तक तो अच्छा ही रिस्पांस आ रहा है एंड हमारी सारी टीम बहुत खुश है इस रिस्पांस से। मेरी बेटियां आई हैं मेरे साथ। अरे फैटी, कब से? तो ये मेरी दो बेटियां हैं फिल्म के अंदर और हमें बड़ी खुशी है कि लोगों को ट्रेलर पसंद आ रहा है। वी आर वेरी हैप्पी। जी हाँ, मुझे बड़ी खुशी है कि ये जो एक बहुत ही हिस्टोरिक थिएटर है वो एक बार फिर शुरू हो रहा है और हम आज सब यहाँ मौजूद हैं उसकी इनॉग्रेशन के लिए, मामी के इनॉग्रेशन के लिए। तो सभी फिल्म मेकर्स को बधाई और जितने फिल्में हैं कंपटीशन में उन सबको ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट। और जो मुंबई की जो जनता है वो इस फेस्टिवल को एंजॉय करे, सारी फिल्मों को एंजॉय करे। थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
मामी फिल्म फेस्टिवल में पाकिस्तानी फिल्म दिखाई जाने वाली थी, अब नहीं दिखाई जा रही है और ऐ मुश्किल में फवाद खान इससे रिलीज होने में मुश्किलें आ रही है। आपकी राय क्या है?
वो आप मामी के लोगों से पूछिए। No, not necessary. I think that people will see the films and they will realize for themselves. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, how are you? This festival, this Mami festival is just getting more and more impressive every year. Last year it was India Gate, this year it's the Opera House. I don't know how they're going to top this. Bachchan and Opera House is pretty high up there on the list, so I don't know what they're going to do next year. Absolutely, I think censorship of any kind and not being able to see films from all over the world is very, very, very sad.
As well as the TV shows telecasted in across the border in Pakistan. So do you think this is?
I'm really not here to add more fuel to that fire. I just think that we live in a global world and an international world where everybody should have access to different parts of the world. No, I don't. All right, do you have any other questions on Mami? Thank you so much.
The Opera House, the Royal Opera House. You know, I've always wondered why we don't do more events here. It's such an iconic property. I'm so happy Mami is opening this year at the Royal Opera House. It's fantastic. Super excited. You know, it's sad, but I think there is a lot of pressure, and I think that unfortunately cinema and culture will always remain soft targets. Having said that, I do believe that there will always be a price to pay and an outcome of aggression, and this is the outcome of that aggression. I think India has tried over the years to maintain peace and accord peace, but yeah, I think it's just made it impossible to stay that way. देखिए, जब ट्रेड बंद हो जाएगा, when we stop all economic exchange, that's when we, the people of both nations, will know that there is a serious stand being taken. I think that stopping cultural exchange is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more that remains to be understood and decided upon. I don't believe, I'm not against the argument that India needs to isolate Pakistan in making them understand that they cannot support any kind of terrorism, that it is not just hurting their own people, it's also hurting their neighboring nations, and they have to act upon it. It's a very important thing to build pressure on the nation. But I think a very strong message will be to sever all economic ties, to sever all trade, to say that stop showing films and stop having any kind of cultural exchange is, I feel, just like a surface solution. It's not the real solution. I think fortunately and unfortunately public memories seem to be quite short. I said fortunately and unfortunately public memory seems to be quite short. It works for and against. You know, I know Anurag really well, and I think that the intention there was not to put an individual under harm's way. I feel that he is one of those personalities that has always treated men and women equally. And I think the intention really was to address what he was trying to address, and I don't think he perceived it as a threat to the individual. Had he perceived it as one, he would not have done it. That I'm pretty sure of. Thank you. I still can't believe it's been 15 years of रहना है तेरे दिल में. मैं जब मैडी से मिली वो वीडियो शूट करने के लिए तो हम दोनों हंस रहे थे. He was 32 at the time, I was 19. I was a little baby. Time has really flown, but the love for that film has been extraordinarily overwhelming, and we're just really grateful to everyone for the love that they've given us. And I think as actors we're really lucky when we get to be a part of films like that we're remembered for. That's a special privilege. Thank you.
Hi guys, sorry. जी इस बार फिल्में देखने का बड़ा शौक है. That's what I'm expecting to see. If you ask me what's happening tonight, I have no idea. I'm actually really excited to see the refurbished Opera House. I'm a big architecture buff. I'm a big buff of interiors, of the how do I put the classic heritage of our city. So I'm so thrilled to see what they've done. I can't wait to get inside. जी हाँ, नहीं देखा लेकिन अच्छी होगी. मतलब I didn't know it would come out. I'm sorry? I'm not following. What are you saying? Oh, you're trying to get me beaten up. Awesome. Thank you. That's what was missing in my life. I have many views. My concern is if I voice those views, I'm going to have people come and try to burn my house down. Really, that's like the 45th worst thing that could possibly happen. I mean, it's very far down my list of things that I would like to see happen. I don't want people to come to my house and burn it down. I don't want people to threaten me. I don't want people to come and beat me up. All of these are things I want to avoid. So my opinions I will keep to myself. Thank you guys. जी धर्म पत्नी मेरी मेरे घर पे नहीं, she has not come today. जी hopefully yeah you will. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. Even more. Okay, we'll start with you.
Sonu, should I be broadcasting a live conversation? You're interrupting a live interview, man. What's going on? Okay,
hear anything. आप तो देख ही रहे हैं रौनक। तो मामी फिल्म फेस्टिवल तो बिल्कुल मतलब सभी इंडिया के जितने फेस्टिवल थे सबसे ज़्यादा यहाँ पर रोशनी आ रही है, क्योंकि एक तो जो दो औरतें हैं जो इसके पीछे लगी हुई हैं, बहुत पावरफुल औरतें हैं, बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग औरतें हैं। अनुपमा चोपड़ा और किरण राव, उन्होंने जी जान से इसके लिए मेहनत की है और एक बहुत अच्छी ज्यूरी, बहुत अच्छा लाइनअप, हर तरह की फिल्में हैं। और मेरे ख्याल से बॉम्बे, मुंबई कहना चाहिए, नहीं तो मार पड़ेगी, लेकिन मुंबई के लोग तरस रहे हैं, भूखे हैं अच्छी फिल्म देखने के लिए, क्योंकि हमें ज़्यादातर सिर्फ कमर्शियल फिल्में देखने को मिलती हैं।